What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your SmackDown live review for December 19th, 2017. SmackDown tonight had some intriguing things going on, and it had some things just grooming. Rivalries grooming. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. More developments on how Dolph Ziggler was mistreated in the WWE towards the end of his tenure, so to speak. We'll be going over that as well right here on the podcast, along with everything else that happened on the show tonight on SmackDown. First off, I'd like to remind everybody to go back and watch Monday Night Raw review where I discussed the first ever Women's Royal Rumble being announced, along with everything else that was on the show, including Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and Kane, all being announced for the Royal Rumble in the Universal Championship matchup, that triple threat. Also, go back and watch Clash of Champions review, where AJ Styles defended successfully the WWE Championship against Jinder Mahal, amongst everything else that happened on there. Go and check that out as well. Like me on Facebook at 2007 Webby. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, and hit that bell for all notifications. Everything is appreciated on this channel. Now, SmackDown tonight. What can you say about SmackDown right after Clash of Champions? Well, number one, you can say that Rusev and English is on the rise in the WWE, in the tag team division on SmackDown. You can say that sooner than later, they deserve a tag team championship matchup. Absolutely. Because those fans are going ballistic for Rusev Day. You could say that. Who would have thought Aiden English and Rusev would get over with that gimmick? Who would have thought? But they took on the New Day tonight in a big, huge Santa Claus North Pole matchup, because you had elves and you had Frosty the Snowman, and you had Santa Claus, and you had reindeer, and you had pancakes and whipped cream and cherries, all different types of stuff in the matchup. And in English got smashed right into the pancakes, because that's what heels always do. They always get smashed into the food. The New Day won. Like usual in this type of match, the babyface wins. But that's not what's important here. What's important here is that Rusev and Aiden English is on their way to becoming number one contenders. I can see it now for the tag titles. A very good gimmick. WWE better pull the trigger on giving them tag team championship gold sooner rather than later in the WWE. Makes the most sense, and a lot of fans will be happy with that. What else did we see on SmackDown tonight? Dolph Ziggler and his United States Championship celebration. Runs down everything that he did in the WWE. All his accolades. Very impressive. Money in the Bank winner. Cashing in successfully. Numerous time Intercontinental Champion. 2-time United States Champion. World Heavyweight Champion. And now we look at what he is being used for. Some people will say, well, he's not appreciated. He's a jobber. He sucks. So on and so forth. Some might say he's used to put over stars, build them up. He's used for that guy that he is so good And WWE just uses him to see if a superstar is really going to be good in WWE. Honestly, when you look at Dolph Ziggler and how he was and how he is now, it's a shame WWE wasted away such a talent, because Dolph Ziggler is an awesome, great talent and deserves so much more than what he was used for here lately. Absolutely. But he dropped the title in the center of the ring and walked out. Does this mean that we've seen the last of Dolph Ziggler? I don't know. Can't say. Do I want to see the last of Dolph Ziggler? No, but would it be the best if he went down the road and got away from the WWE for a while and then came back after he proved himself that he's not just some jobber? Absolutely. Because this consolation prize of the United States Championship was clearly nothing. Nothing to Dolph Ziggler. So, we'll have to see what happens next week. The Women's Royal Rumble hype. Charlotte, Naomi, the Riot Squad, all of them hyping up the Royal Rumble. Charlotte saying she's ready to fight whoever wins at WrestleMania. Naomi enters herself into the Royal Rumble, the very first one. Look, I'm going to add a little bit more to what I said last night on the Monday Night Raw review. And it's simple. I really hope that this match at the Royal Rumble does not suck. If they're going to give them a match and they're going to have them do a Royal Rumble match, please let it be good. Don't have them come out there and make it an epic flop. Sometimes WWE makes matches and they just flop it together for no reason. This is just flop the match together. Don't do anything. Don't make it good. Just go out there and make history. There you go. Don't do that. Make it special. Make the match special. And make it a true winner. Don't just flop a winner out of nowhere. Oh, let's just make a winner. Let's just pick some random Liv Morgan to win. Nothing against her, but she doesn't deserve to win right now. Okay? And she gets the title for what? Half a second and then drops it? Or goes and doesn't successfully defeat the champ? So make the winner, believable. Which, if that's the case, the only one that would be believable would be Asuka. So that was the hype of the Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble tonight. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, their segment tonight, they opened up the show. Shane went through all the stuff that was going through his head, and he was getting a little hot when Daniel Bryan tripped over him, and he was just tasting the winner of Randy Orton putting away Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn when Daniel Bryan tripped over him. And they went back and forth about how that was an accident for a while. But Daniel Bryan said, if you're going to fire anybody, fire me. And then Daniel Bryan came out and said, look, I did what I did last night because I'm protecting you from yourself. And I don't want you to turn into your father, Mr. McMahon. And Shane just simply said, good luck with the show tonight, and walked out. More confliction between the general manager and Shane McMahon. I'm very interested to see where this goes. I know a lot of people are saying, well, it's just the Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon show. But really, I mean, where does this end up? Where is this going to end up? Is this going to end up in a match at WrestleMania or SummerSlam down the line? Some type of match? It has to. Whether they're actually wrestling or they have somebody represent them, it has to end up somewhere like that. They can't just keep on having the same confliction back and forth like this for no reason. So where's this going to end up? That's where I'm interested to see. We'll see what happens. But Shane McMahon walked out tonight after Daniel Bryan pretty much put him in his place. And a huge tag team matchup, 2 huge tag team matchups. The Usos took on Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. I am ready for a change. Now, are the Usos still the best tag team in WWE? Yes. Does the title make the person? No. But does the title help the person? Yes. The person makes the championship, but the championship can add an extra layer to that competitor. And that's exactly what Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin needs. The Usos, whether they have those championships or not, they're still the best tag team in WWE. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, what I've seen at Clash of Champions and what I've seen tonight, they deserve that gold. Give it to them. Chad Gable is looking great inside that squared circle. Shelton Benjamin, he always looks great in the squared circle, and he helps Chad Gable go from here to here instantly. Not saying Chad Gable is not good on his own, but much better in a tag team. And of course, the main event, AJ Styles teamed up with Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton, took on Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens in a 6-man tag team matchup. This match, not too much to say about it, honestly. Not a whole lot to say about it at all, honestly. It was a good matchup. They sent the fans home happy right before Christmas, giving them a nice Christmas present. AJ, Nakamura, and Orton win. That's it. Nothing more. And that was SmackDown tonight. Let me know what you're thinking in comments below. Subscribe to the channel. Facebook at 2007 Webby. Tomorrow I will have my top 5 worst moments in the WWE for 2017. I had the top 5 best on the channel already, so go back on the channel and look that up. It was a very interesting podcast. Go and look that up. It's live on the channel right now. And until I see you then, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.